When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Wrenchler Field in East Hartford, home to the Yukon Huskies. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the Yukon Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard. That 55-yard field goal attempt to win Orion. Now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Huskies want to move quickly. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him in. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is
second half with a run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the... Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Willis. Heaves it deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets... Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front, it's the defense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. UConn quick to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Looks as if we... They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Willis. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now What's worse, the ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Well, the offense did fall on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on down. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the playoff a year. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat in down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
Oh, come on.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. To the air on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on 1st down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
Fires one high and deep.
And I got it right back. Stop playing.
Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable.
Quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really...
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's
yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. It'll take some work. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Ducks are on the move. On the run, it's Hill. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What? For a huge gain there. Moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. Here comes the heat. And pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes. Offense working from the pistol. They go to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to play. Pressure, they got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.